Hey, I'm glad you're here. I want to share this with you. I just got these two items delivered. These are two third-party peripherals for the Switch 2. The first is this bootleg Piranha Plant camera that obviously is aping the Piranha Plant camera design, and the second item would be these grips that extend the profile of the Joy-Con 2 to make it more comfortable to use the Joy-Con in mouse mode. So let's take a look at these. First, let's take a look at the Joy-Con. I'm especially interested in this because I personally find using the Joy-Con 2 in mouse mode a little uncomfortable. I don't really have a comfortable way to hold the controllers, and I don't know how it is. Let me know in the comments if you don't have a problem with it, but I personally don't find it very comfortable. I sort of get a hand cramp immediately. So let's bust these open. You can get them with colors that match the Joy-Con, so it's just visually brighter, but I chose for this reserved option here. I will put the link in the description if you're interested in these. They are non-sponsored links, so I don't have any connection to the sellers. So we have the Switch 2. Let's go ahead and bust that open. And of course they are designed to fit for each specific Joy-Con, and it seems, oh, that fits in there very smoothly. With third-party peripherals, you're never certain if things are going to be grindy and feel inappropriate, like it could damage the heart. Oh, wow. Okay, yep. 10 out of 10. This is very comfortable already. Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. Here's the problem when I'm using these. With just using the Joy-Con, you put the skate on there. I have nowhere to put my fingers here, my ring and my pinky finger and my thumb. I have nowhere comfortable to put them. I have to sort of do a weird crab pinch. Oh, yeah. This is, wow. This is way more comfortable. Absolutely. It doesn't affect the responsiveness of the optical sensor for the mouse. It's working great. Oh, this changes absolutely everything. Nintendo, if you are watching this, please offer a first-party solution. Third parties are eating the entire pie here. Nintendo, if you're watching this, it would be great to have a first-party solution with an option that feels just a little bit more premium and maybe have some cool graphics on there, like a Zelda-themed one, Pikmin, Mario. That would be really cool. This is, yeah, I will not be able to use the Joy-Con 2 mouse mode without this because this is so comfortable. Let's just go ahead and try the other one, okay? That was the right one. Go ahead and try the left Joy-Con 2. Slot that right in there. So I cannot access the face buttons. I have seen peripherals that still allow you to access those buttons. I can just barely touch the minus button there. I can still use the analog stick here. Yeah, this is great. This is significantly better. Now, there is one thing, if you're gonna, I don't know, if you're gonna do a bunch of these, throwing your pool noodles everywhere, but they slide in and out very easily, which is good. It feels like it's not going to scratch the Joy-Con, but it feels like it would fall out pretty easily. So that may be a good or bad thing for some people. I don't know. Some people wave their pool noodles everywhere. This is very comfortable. 10 out of 10. I strongly recommend these. I have seen other models. I may consider trying those as well, because look, you have access to the analog stick, but the buttons, the Y button is inaccessible on this one, and on this, all the buttons are inaccessible. Great. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. I will absolutely be using that throughout the lifespan of the console. If Nintendo brings out a first-party option with cool visuals on it, I'm going to get behind that. Okay, let's go ahead and use our knuckle cutter scissors. And okay, we have a cute little potted plant, which allows the camera to stand. We have our USB cable. So let's go ahead and unwind the wire on the USB. Okay. Okay, you're going to dig that right in there in the plant back, the potted plant back. And this is your budget Piranha plant. Now, I specifically wanted to take a look at this item because it's quite cheap in terms of affordability, and there are many of you out there, I know some of my viewers use 3D printers. You're very much into 3D printing. You've shared your projects with me. Very cool. I'm sharing this item because you can dismantle this pretty easily. It's just Phillips screwdrivers, very small ones, of course, but Phillips screws. You can dismantle this, build your own custom webcam using these components. So use your 3D printers, come up with something cool and interesting, print it out, take the components out of this, put that into your 3D print, make something awesome, make a custom webcam or a custom camera for the Switch 2. Someone in my comments before said they wanted to make a Lakitu where he's got the little fishing rod, he's holding the camera. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna dig this right into the Switch 2 and make sure that it works all right. Sorry, I can't read it when it's facing away from me. Go figure. Let me go ahead and test USB camera. And there we go, accidentally giving you a crotch shot here, which is, sorry about that. Let's see how that looks. Does that seem pretty decent to you? Does that seem all right? That's coming through here. The frame rate seems... Okay, wow, that's weirdly quite good quality. Holy crap. I'll do a feed through the dock as well. Okay, that is weirdly decent quality. We're going to remove this. We're going to pop it straight into the, sorry for that. So if we remove that, no cameras connected. Okay. If we feed this directly in, will that just work? How does that look? It's, wow, it just pops straight in. It really is plug and play. It's got a little bit of a bendy stock to it, so it is adjustable. I will be using this for game development. I want to make games that use the camera. I've talked about it a bit in the past. This is absurdly decent quality for the price that I paid for it. Okay, I 100% recommend this accessory. That's weirdly good. I'm weirded out by how decent that is. That's going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. This is a pretty good quality item, and it's very cheap. That's affordable. Okay, both of these accessories I can attest. That's cool. Very nice. I'm shocked. Plus, this is cute, and they ripped off the Piranha plant. And you have a little privacy thing here, so you go ahead and just put your little dingle-dong there. Cool. I recommend it. I'll put the links to both of these. Again, they're non-sponsored. I don't make any money off that or whatnot. These are great. I recommend them. Okay. Unless you have no intention of using mass mode, but I mean, come on, try something new, try something exciting and interesting. There's going to be a lot of games for the Switch 2 that use mouse mode. I'm going to be using these. I will be using this. I might dismantle this one and order another one, and then I'm going to make some custom Switch 2 cameras using my 3D printer. Anyway, this is heaps of fun. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining me. All right, I'll see you next time.